I just want to say this because I come home, I'm scrolling down Facebook or whatever, and I see this video of Zoe and DDG, and a lot of y'all know about these young people, but she literally had a regular conversation with him, letting him know that it's hard for her to be herself because she said she feels her personality is too strong because people are calling her annoying and things like that. Listen, y'all, there's reasons people act the way that they do and do what they do. If you can't help somebody, like literally, if you can't help nobody grow, there should be nothing coming out of your mouth about somebody. Because y'all are forgetting the fact that we are all human beings on this earth. We're all dealing with our own stuff that people don't even know about. If we cannot help people constructively, if we cannot criticize with it being constructive that's going to help them, then close your mouth or pray for them. What's wrong with just praying for people you want to talk about? If you have a problem with the way that they are, talk to God about it. If it concerns us that much, it's nothing for us to literally sit down and pray to God. If you feel like somebody needs to relax, pray for them. My mama tells me this as a kid, and I'm pretty sure you guys know this, but mama always said, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say it. Pray about it. Because you don't know, words can really hurt people. It doesn't have to be physical. Words can really stick to a person. You wonder why suicide rates are going up. We have got to do better. We have got to do better. We need to stop talking about people we don't know nothing about. Like y'all grew up together and was raised in the same house. And another key thing that she said to him, because what DDG said in response to her was that he was joking. But she said, no, I don't think you were joking, because jokes have a truth to it. And you know what? She's not wrong. She's not wrong. You have got to watch what you're joking about to people. Because the thing that you could be joking about, they can take that to heart. Some people can't take a joke because of the fact there may be truth to what they're saying. That may be really how they feel. Y'all gotta stop. We gotta quit. We have got to change that. Listen, y'all think God don't hear what you saying? Yeah, listen, you've got to watch your conversations with people behind closed doors, behind their back. Why? Because God hears everything. The devil hears it too. You don't think the devil won't try to sow some kind of discord? Why do you think so many fights and arguments and people shooting each other, killing each other, abusing each other? Why do you think all that's happening? We got to wake up. We have got to wake up. Understand that God hears everything you say and think in your mind. And y'all act like God's not real. Y'all act like he don't be listening to nothing we saying. God is looking and booking, as my mom always says to me. God is looking and booking. We are being watched. We are being heard. Y'all have to be careful what you put out there. And I'm saying that with love, but you hear the passion in my voice because I'm just tired of seeing it. Sometimes I turn my social media off. Sometimes I wake up and I just don't want to post nothing. But my point in the matter is this. Always know that God is watching you and he's listening to you, and so is the devil. With the devil being the author of confusion, he will twist. He will twist things. God clears things. God is a God of clarity, not confusion. Y'all need to seek God and his wisdom because he's all knowledgeable. You don't show loving kindness. Y'all call all these other things that are not loving kindness. Y'all call it keeping it real and giving facts. But you can do all that, but you can do it with love. There's a way to do things. There's a way to say things. We may not always get it right the first couple of times. Now I'm saying all this because I love each and every one of y'all. And I don't want to see nobody going through the absolute worst. It hurts my heart. That's why I decided to make this podcast. I don't do this for money. I don't do it for popularity. I don't do it for 10 billion likes and comments. Yeah, I tell you to do that. I ask for it. But it's still your choice whether you gonna do it or not. I'm not gonna force it. I'm just still gonna put it out there. I'm still going to do what God has put in me to do, regardless of the recognition. Because I don't seek validation from the world anymore. I seek validation from God. As long as God is happy with what I'm doing and he's proud of me, I'm good. A lot of the time, some people don't want to hear the truth, but it's the truth. The truth will set you free. I'm not a perfect human being. I told y'all from the beginning, I don't have any titles. I'm not a preacher. I'm not a prophet. I'm not none of that. I am just the spiritual friend that's going to tug at you and help you because the youth begat the youth. I know I have a voice. I'm going to use it. But I'm going to do it God's way because his way is always the best way. God never steered me wrong. I trust God with my life. That's why I do this. I do this to help y'all. I'm not going to force y'all. Y'all don't have to listen to me. But I'm going to put it back there so that y'all can look back at this. Because it may not help you now, but it's going to help you later. I guarantee that. Because whatever God put in me to say, this is God. It's not me. It's God. So to conclude this, let's be mindful of what we say to people, our conversations with people, and how we say it. Spiritual discernment will show you, and it will tell you who someone is. People don't use the spiritual discernment. They take it on by their actions and all of that. But you got to understand, even in those actions, you still don't know who they are. Because people like to put on, and they put on real good. Now, I'm not calling nobody the devil, but that is how the devil works. And the thing is, the devil knows how to make something look good. He knows how to will you in by how things look. But you won't know the real unless you spiritually discern it. Because the spirit is who we really are. That's our truth. The spirit is our truth, our true selves. If you're confused, hang on, let me take my glasses off. I'm going to tell y'all this. If you're really confused about the truth about somebody, ask God about it. Because God knows the truth. God knows exactly who we are. because he is the one that knew us before we were even formed in our mother's womb. He knew exactly. Y'all think everything that is orchestrated by God, y'all never know what he's really trying to prevent us from, what he's trying to help us with or get to, because of what he knew and because of what he knows. He knows our past, present, and future. He knows what we think before we even think it. Y'all underestimate the mind of God. Literally, he knows. If you really want answers, God will reveal the truth to you. But you gotta look, you gotta listen. Y'all go based off all this hearsay stuff. How about ask God about me? We be so busy talking about other people. How about ask God about me? Ask God who I am. Ask God what I'm about. Ask God about the truth about me. And if it reflects everything that I told you, then that says a lot about me as a person. That's how you know when somebody is living in their truth. Because it should match what God says.